those same perps behind me. They just left. It's now 4:46 p.m. And that's the guy walking to the car. That one bottom headlight. They came here. The guy came here to fish, and the girl was just sitting down, I guess on her phone the whole time. So now I have to ration my phone battery. Trying to figure out, the bathrooms are not open. Even during the day right now, they are closed. So I have no place to use the bathroom throughout the night, And, oh yeah, I think I did say I was going to have to ration my, I'm getting really nervous because I didn't want this video to be that long. I have to ration my phone battery throughout the night, and the fact that it's daytime and I'm in the daylight, this phone is gonna take up a lot of battery juice. A lot of I'm not trying to say battery. I'm so nervous right now. My phone is gonna take up a lot of storage space, is what I meant to say. It's gonna take up a lot of storage space because I'm recording during the day in the sunlight. But I do have to ration my battery and storage space in case something happens. But today, I'm gonna upload this video right now, and I have a few videos that I did earlier that I might have to wait all the way until tomorrow to upload. So I'm really scared and nervous, very highly scared and nervous. Got no privacy, no safety, no protection, a single female, and nobody cares. Churches won't help, so-called Christians won't help. They think they have this every man out for himself kind of attitude, and the Bible does not preach that, And so I know the Freemasons are behind a lot of these 501c3 sellout churches, and the same churches that will reject Jesus, the real Jesus, because they're preaching about a fake Jesus. And so I get really angry at the idea that everybody thinks that everybody try to control you, try to dictate your life, trying to control you, order you around, and tell you what to do. But then when you need help, you have to fend for yourself. But then they want to control you mentally and say you need to see a psychiatrist. And they're making like you don't have a say-so. As an adult, you don't have a say-so over your mental health treatment or to refuse any. But then if you need a job opportunity, and this perp in this white car, he was standing over here and talking on the phone or something when I first got here around 2:30, and it's almost 5 o'clock, and he's still sitting in his car all this time watching me, and all these white vehicles over here. So basically nobody want to help you unless you sell out and you're one of them. And then they'll go out of their way to do whatever for you, treat you like a king or queen or whatever. But if you need a job, you get told that nobody's gonna hire you. Nobody want to hire you because you're homeless, but then they'll lie and say that homeless people are lazy and don't want to work and stuff like that, and that we all on drugs, that we're lazy and don't want to work and we're all on drugs. But it's far from the truth with most of us, and some of us are just forced to freaking beg every day, and it's a lot of things that being homeless, you get hindered from employment and housing. You have to already be housed in order to get a place to live. Already be transferring from one house to another, And most of the time, from a job, you can't just be unemployed for a while. It's like you gotta already have been employed and then transition to another job. And it's like, well, how do you get your foot in the door? And all these birds over here, they just keep making doo-doo. The white doo-doo. You know, they just keep shitting. So it makes me angry that people will go out on a limb and go out of their way for animals and cats and dogs, but when it comes to another human, you know, they try to dictate and control your life, order you around and tell you what to do and take away your happiness and make themselves happy. But then they just cold-heartedly leave you to suffer and find your own way to get something to eat or food or drink or a place to live or a job or whatever. You have to just go out and do it on your own, but then nobody want to hire you. Like the same people who say nobody owes you a job, nobody want to hire you, but then they say you're lazy and stealing from the government. If you get SSI, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, you're stealing from the government. And some of us don't want to live on welfare or low income or any of that. And it's like, I'm mind boggled about how 18 and 19-year-olds can drive stuff like, you see that white Cadillac SUV? They can drive stuff like that. But here I'm 38, just turned 38. And now I have to really struggle for my next crumbs of food to eat. But then they have some people who drive a clunker and driving it with one headlight. And how do you drive a 1987 car with one headlight perping me? And it's not even a new car, you know, and it's like, I mean, what did you sell your soul for? If you're working, if you don't even have that many assets, what did you sell your soul for if you're still homeless too? Or if you're borderline homeless? Or if you're living on Section 8? Like, what did you sell your soul for? Because it seems like almost everybody can afford a car except me. But then they block me from getting an honest job and doing honest work. And they frown upon my honest work, you know. And they feel like, you know, I'm too weak for society. So, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm feeling really scared to have no place to use the bathroom. You know, very limited on food and everything, and people expecting me to just ration and manage rather than allowing me to get a decent income with a college degree. I just was told fed a whole bunch of lies being younger and didn't know any better. False promises. You know, and the only people who have a license to complain or be entitled is people with a lot of money. But if you're not, then, you know, if you're poor, then you're forced to shut up. So, oh man. So I'm just still trying to find a way, how can I survive with honest work without selling my soul to the devil? And if I can do my own, if there's any work that I can do on my own and hire myself, which I've done that with me trying to promote my ebooks that everybody ignores really. But the few people who did support me, thank y'all, you know. And that's the only thing I know that I got going for myself is me trying to write. And that it's really hard. You know, I'm just trying to figure out what to do and how to survive.